Aquarius, Pisces, to your mid-month reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. This reading will be for the 19th through the 20th, or I'm sorry, the 14th through the 20th. Get right in here and see what's going on with you. Best message, please. Getting ready for this lunar eclipse that we have going on. See how it is affecting your energy for the mid-month. It's been affecting our energy all month, right? Like one tug to the next tug. Okay. This message coming out, look at that. It is honoring the path with great gratitude. Milestone. Ooh. The next card coming out is feeling like there was a decrease at one time, but it feels like where there was a decrease, you're now feeling the milestone. You might even have a little bit of a decrease in energy because I see the water over here, so I'm thinking it might even be a little bit of energy, feeling like you're not as energetic right now. But the great gratitude is coming through to honor the path. So it feels like you are working really hard at what you're going through at this time, really trying to reach that milestone. For a lot of you, it feels like you've already reached that milestone, and now it's time to, relax a little bit. So if you are feeling a little bit of moodiness or fatigue, or, feeling like you need a little bit of a downtime, that's just, go ahead and do that. And a lot of times, too, you have this pull and tug from these eclipses as well that could also be working on your energy as well. And so feeling like the commitment and the promises are really coming through. Wow. And anything that was hidden is no longer hidden. And if you feel like somebody was wearing a false mask, you've definitely unmasked. You've unmasked them, right? They can no longer be Batman, right? So it does feel like whatever was hidden is now come to light. So if you felt like maybe this person was hiding out, all of this, then you don't feel like you have to do that anymore. And if you felt like maybe you were feeling gloomy towards the probably the 18th, 19th, or 20th, you won't feel like you have to feel like you're gloomy inside, putting on that big smile, right, just to show everybody that you're being, everything's okay. So take that how it resonates. Okay, let's see. Actually going to move these down just a little bit and get some cards in between. So with the great gratitude in the milestone, it's really feeling like you're feeling more sure about the situation, even though you might feel drained. Reconsidering maybe how you're organizing your goals, your accomplishments. I can also be very weary. Yeah. There definitely was some kind of painstaking error that was taking place, on this path to honoring what you want and following this goal. Maybe there was even a lot of guidelines. Maybe you made organizing plans and guidelines for the situation, but no longer feeling that way. You're feeling more grateful about the situation as it is taking a turn. Wow, look at that. You have the Empress coming in, because as you're hitting this milestone, and it's like right around the corner, you can feel it. You do feel like this Empress is, either whether it's you or someone else, is also got your back, right? So if you feel like this other person, maybe if you have this other person, maybe they were hiding behind this mask. Maybe they were pretending to be so happy when maybe they were having painstaking error with you. Especially if you're in a committed relationship, it affects both parties. But if you do feel like someone might have been pulling away or not, honoring the path with you, you can now be rest assured that they feel that milestone with you, and they see how much you have, been determined to get this done. Even though you might feel like a decrease in energy and, really tired, but it's still showing you're going strong through the situation. If there isn't anyone else involved, it's just talking about you being abundant, you hitting the milestone of abundance. Because no matter what, that's what the card is really saying, right? Is that I'm finally feeling the prosperities around me. Taking this really serious, right? commitment, it's moving really strong. So if you felt like there was this other person around you who wasn't committed to the things that you wanted to be committed to, maybe they were hiding behind some mask and not doing the promises they, were supposed to be keeping, whether it's a love relationship, a boss, or however, you can feel like they're right on the same page as you. With you, if it's just you staying organized, right? It literally could be two in one. You staying organized, keeping to your own promises, moving, not allowing yourself to get stuck in any situation. So a lot of movement in the mid-month, and there is definitely a lot of intuition to say, yes, I understand what's going on around the situation. I figured the situation out. If you did have someone lying or telling false truths or hiding behind some kind of mask, the truth has come out about the situation. So they can no longer hide from you. You know the truth, you see the truth, and that's also what's getting you through this, right? With the judgment call. Well, because there's a lot of healthy judgment calls going on, my friends. So, if you were feeling unsure about where your achievements are really going to be, and then that gloominess kind of come through, just understand that, you can reflect upon the situation now and really get clear about this situation. It could even be getting clear also about boundaries with another person as well, because I can actually see that as well. If they were hiding, telling lies, hiding behind a false mask, you can now see the truth upon the situation and understand, nope, now we have to have boundaries, right? We will keep the commitments where our commitments are, but we have to have some boundaries. So no matter what this is definitely connecting you to a more meaningful path, right? Because it's talking about honoring that path. So it's putting you exactly right where you need to be at this time. And in connecting with someone that, feels more inspiring. So it feels like if this person did think that they were getting away with things, boy, as the turnaround really come and kind of shook up the whole situation. Wow. And it can be, tiring. With the Eight of Wands over here, it's like this conversation is also growing as well. So you could feel like the conversations that you're having might even be becoming more intimate with the Empress. So maybe you're kind of blocking, maybe you kind of broke through their boundaries. Maybe they were kind of like, well, I don't feel good today. I'm not going out. But they're fine. Right? So it's, everybody's story is a little bit different, but we kind of see that too. You might even say, you're hiding behind a mask because you're lazy. Ooh, lazy energy. So however it is, it's definitely going to transform the situation to where you're feeling like your relationship is switching and definitely shifting. There's definitely a switch and a shift. So we have to make sure we have both S's going on over here, because we really see that in the communication as you're taking on this connection with them. It's almost like finally they're feeling a little more flexible within, just your own energy. You have been so flexible within the situation. That's why you've reached your milestone. And this is, man, I just, there's a lot to do, within this situation. So it is, time to slow down a little bit. You can take a little bit of a slowdown, right? You still have the courage and the strength to keep going strong, but the conclusion of this situation has finally been completed. You don't have to feel like, this isn't going to go the way it is. Now, there is something still left, though, that is not resolved. And maybe it's just because you feel like, well, no, it's not 100% resolved because I've only hit a milestone. I haven't seen the full reward just yet. So that could actually say why you feel like this piece is finalized, but this piece is not finalized. I'm still waiting for a conclusion to this piece of the story. So, but you're keeping that strength going along, and you really have the inspiration to kind of break down any walls or any barriers from getting to where you actually need to have this finalized to really feel like you're getting your overall abundance with the Ten of Cups. So you can say, yep, that's where it is. And you're going to definitely feel like you're, saying, hey, you know what, though? I'm going to go ahead and jump. So if you feel like this is a time to jump, go jump. If you've been waiting for that time to say, hey, you know what, when is it time for me to make the ultimate sacrifice, the ultimate leap of faith? Now is the time. Right? And this will put extra quality, back where quality needs to be. Maybe you need extra quality of time, extra, usually when we're talking about quality, it's usually quality of time, right? It could be, maybe you feel somebody is not putting the quality in work, so you can go and fix things. Maybe you need to fix their quality. And say, well, we build houses together, but they didn't put the drywall up right. I can still see that nail and it ain't in there right. That drywall screw is wrong, right? It is like sideways. I'm going to have to come back in here and put extra quality in here. See, so it could be even something just like that. And then, of course, and that's your offering. There it is. You offering your services, your communications, and making sure that things that you're going through are being met. Right? But if you need to catch up on any sleep because of the decrease in energy, please do so. If you need anything that you have to let go of, please do so. Because anything that you might need to let go of at this time is just going to bring more harmony to connection. And maybe that's that thing too, where it's like, this is where the extra quality has to come in. So if I just let this go the way it is, I'll just go in and fix it, and we'll just start anew because I'm just inspired to actually get to the 10 of Cups. I just need this done properly. And that feels like that's really what's going on. You just need something that's really more properly done. It just feels like there's might be some kind of, discontent going on. I'm not 100% happy with the whole situation. And maybe it's the person too. Just because you took off your mask doesn't mean that, I can let everything go that you think I have. I have to finalize the situation. So take that how it resonates, guys, because, there's two different things going on over here. One is saying it's completed and it's done. And then one saying, oh, I've just hit a milestone over here. This actually has to have more work, right? And it's going to take a little more confidence and courage to get through this one. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Actually, you know what? We're going to get a daily healing card. Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Create healthy boundaries with those around you. Now, what did we just say? What did we just say? We just said creating healthy boundaries with those around us. Wow. Okay. So, very beautiful, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.